understand the gaming industry and we understand that marketing and advertising plays a major role.
Well, it's not just a game in it. Basically, you got companies that are looking at setting up malls and stuff. Just think about it. You can go online, go into your own virtual world. You can create your avatar. You can walk through a mall. If you like a pair of J's, you look at them. You have on these Oculus glasses. You can look at them, turn them around with your hands, look and say, oh, "Okay, those nice." You can
So
actually,
do they already have
yes,
this set up?
Yeah.
yeah, and then
That's
you
what
can
Decentral.
actually buy those shoes. They'll come to your front door after you purchase them.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah, they have that already. So
Yeah.
this is what they talk.
So what
They
y'all
just don't
saying?
have the traction on it yet.
Mm.
It's
So
there already.
if I wanted to create a virtual strip club, I can and my customers they can walk into the club with their
But
I'm on to something.
but see, you got to realize like you won't have like real, like you got to think about it this way. What do you think OnlyFans is?
Same
Yeah,
thing.
You see what I'm
yeah.
saying? The virtual
I don't know.
world.
I ain't never been there, but
I mean, I don't been on OnlyFans, hey.
I don't know about no
I've seen
OnlyFans.
a
Hey
thing
man,
or
I
two.
don't, I don't see it. Look, I ain't gonna sit here and lie to the folk, man. You know what I'm saying? But nah, that's what OnlyFans is. I ain't paid for that. You know what I mean? I got a coupon.
You ain't getting no that. Okay.
Yeah, coupon.
Long as they ain't delivering nothing at your door, you all right.
But I mean, hey,
Yeah.
that's a y'all. I don't know if y'all see it like I said. I can see that as being very powerful one day. This is definitely. I'm not saying about the strip club now. I'm saying just about this virtual world because I like to play games and I understand now that like you said, you can go in there and you can shop for clothes, you can buy paintings, you can buy albums and stuff. Man, that's powerful. Because you got to think, some people just sit at their desk all day, or they just like, well, let me thumb through this little world today. It can be a big thing.
That's
I,
it.
I'm sold
And
on it right now.
and
I'm a
it's
little more into it.
and especially with the government, if they make it where they gonna pay so much money to each household per month, man, you know the way we operate. We'll figure it out so we can stay home and shoot, we'll go to the mall today. Shoot, telling you.
Especially women. You know the women. Let me put these goggles on, boy, and see what I can find today.
And see, and you got to understand though, like that's the whole purpose of the virtual world.
Hey, and,
Like
and then you can shop for your avatar too. Oh my God.
yeah.
The
But see,
bank.
that's that's the purpose of the NFT. You buy a digital
My
version.
avatar in Gucci and Fendi today.
Yeah, yeah.
So we should look for NFTs.
Start looking into Decentraland. Like keep up with
Yeah,
Decentraland because
Decentraland.
we got to keep up with Decentraland. We got to keep up with the whole, like, let's don't get caught up in just looking at Bitcoin going up because they finna crash Bitcoin. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Yeah, they trying
Yeah.
to crash.
Yeah, they finna
Everybody trying to crash
yeah,
that.
they finna crash Bitcoin. Bitcoin finna crash bad just
They
because.
trying.
Yeah, well, I mean, they ain't letting it go back up. It ain't had an up day week.
Yeah, they took the volume from it. When
Yeah,
China went out the picture and everybody got scared, they
yeah,
took the volume away.
and so
Well,
yeah,
China is just one country, bro. I mean, but
But
along with
China
that, they
was a
just started
big
all
play.
stupid
They were big
stuff.
players in the Bitcoin world.
yeah.
They were
You
But
big
got to
players
realize
in
now,
that.
all the miners are made in China.
yeah, well,
All
yeah,
all, all the
now
big.
other countries. But what I've read, that was last week's what you call
Mm,
that other countries now are picking up the slack and starting their mining um operations, whatnot, because China was so heavily doing the mining on Bitcoin, nobody else really stood a chance. But now with China, shutting down all that stuff, you see it coming back.
you
So
want to know something crazy? I'm saying
yeah.
I wasn't ready even to bring this out, but this is the reason why I know Bitcoin and cryptocurrency gonna stay right
Mm-hmm.
here in the U.S. These companies are buying power plants in the
Yep.
U.S. to put Bitcoin miners in. This is how
Yep.
big of an operation they finna start building. Well, they're buying old power plants that the government
And
put down, and they're converting them.
reconditioning.
Yep, they converting them to mining facilities. This is how I
Yep.
know crypto here to stay. Cause in order to convert these buildings to workable buildings, it costs millions of dollars. You know what I mean? Like you're not, because you got to realize
Well,
Georgia.
I would ask them what cryptocurrency are y'all looking to lean towards? That would be a great question.
Ethereum is gonna be the one because Ethereum has like all the
That
Bitcoin.
blockchain.
Yeah, so you got to understand all this. All the blockchain is done off Ethereum.
Yep.
All these products and all this stuff is built on the Ethereum blockchain. So Ethereum there's downsides to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, like when they created it, they didn't create like enough. It is not as fast. It can't do as much. You see what I'm saying? And so with Ethereum, you can do a whole lot more with the use of it. And so that's why you're gonna see like all these other coins are really made off of the Ethereum blockchain. They like all the other coins don't really have their own blockchain. You see what I mean? They're just recreations of another blockchain. And
Oh yeah, that's a big thing.
yeah, and so that's why I say like, but when I was looking at that stuff about all these companies buying these old power plants and reconditioning them, like they was talking about a lake up north, how the lake is actually 10 degrees higher because that power plant got converted into a Bitcoin miner. So the American companies are trying to get the Bitcoin miner. Bitmain just announced a miner that is like $30,000 a miner, and he already sold out. You see what I mean? Like the way I ain't gonna say
Yep.
the company is already sold out on like these mine like that's the problem with the cryptocurrency. They gotta create the business for it. You see what I'm saying? You gotta
Yeah.
realize like the business it hasn't been created, so you gotta have companies willing to process because the fees off the processing is actually that's what you're seeing from Decentraland. That 30 million, they make a lot of money off processing the fees. It's just like what we deal with in our world. That $1.20 for using your card that they made you use the card on.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The price that you pay just to use your card, or you want to do a
To pull
transaction over the
money out of your account.
yeah,
Oh,
pull money. The fees is what kill you more than anything. It ain't if you look at it from the standpoint of your money, you going to use another ATM kill you more than anything because both banks gonna charge you $3.
Oh, and another thing, I do this gambling platform, and how I get my payouts is I gotta choose either Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin. Those are only three coins they use. You can't get a cash payout. It has to be in cryptocurrency.
and what do you choose? Ethereum.
No, I did Bitcoin.
See,
Okay, but you're not a fiduciary advisor or anything. But
No.
that's just something you choose. You choose, right?
yeah,
I mean, it kind of. I thought I was gonna get paid in cash, but it turned out like when you withdraw your money, you have to withdraw it in Bitcoin.
you actually did
In
right though,
cryptocurrency.
because Bitcoin is
Mhm.
easier to transfer. Like because Bitcoin is the
You get
number
the
one,
cash.
it's easier to
Yeah.
get the cash out of Bitcoin than it is all the other one. I mean, it sounds crazy, but like I said, man, it's a whole. By the time we head to the barn, the kids, they ain't gonna know what money. Boy, it's gonna be cool to have money. We don't have a pawn shop online where we can pawn real money. They're like, we ain't seen that before. Because in 20, 30 years, it's not gonna be money. You know,
Yeah,
you gotta
that's true.
you gotta realize, like, even the drug game don't went online. The women online, the men online, prostitution, everything that went online. You know what I mean?
How you know?
Shit, man. Did I just tell you I was watching OnlyFans?
The only fan.
You the only fan in this group nowadays.
Hey, man, go throw that ass in a circle.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, y'all. The two women, we can't. You know, what I mean, we would welcome y'all to talk about it if y'all seen it, but y'all didn't see it. But
Y'all know we crazy.
So really, what we
Man.
need to start doing our research, pulling some stocks on that.
yeah,
I
I mean,
actually had something up with silver too.
oh, talk
The
about it.
silver and gold, I've been keeping track on those too.
What you got?
But silver is basically staying steady. It's going, it's been a constant climb for silver. Anytime for me, just some information for anybody watching. Anytime I see the market going just straight across, is not much movement up and down. I always look to like gold, silver, platinum, anything like that, or your oil too. You can go to something like that, and that's what I always go to, stuff like that. As you know, silver is gonna be either way. Silver is gonna be worth money regardless, because in all your phones, a lot of electronic products, you got silver all in it. So, either way, they can't keep using it the way they're using it and not have a shortage coming up. So just, a little information. I mean, that's just foresight that I see. So I just, I collect and I keep silver in my portfolio myself. You know, yep. Yep.
Yeah, well, yeah, well. I heard he running for Congress. Is he running for Congress? Is that true?
Who?
We're supposed to start advertising for it.
Who? The Red
I
Man?
hope not.
The
I
Red
bet
Man
he
run for
will.
president, man, in 2024. Boy, stop.
Yeah,
Man, that man
I'm
already
sure
run
he
for
will.
Congress. I don't think he go do that. I heard it was Congress.
That's
Nah.
terrible.
Money, money.
Much. Yeah, they did.
What?
I got a email or something about them with not on mine, and they took like 5 shares or something to do the split. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, they did. They banged me up, but one thing though, I am making money on my energy company. Yeah, Southern Company. I just pulled it. I'm up on that one. So, well, I got Southern Company. I pulled Southern Company's file, and I got them back right before the end of winter when their stocks was sort of low. And now, I mean, they're up to $63. And I don't see them jokers coming back down where they were before.
Yeah,
No way.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's going. By the time I think it's a heat wave. When you really look at it, you got a lot of we're gonna have a lot of bad weather over the next couple of weeks. You know what I mean? Coming out of Florida and all that. Like the hurricane season is real. So this is
Yeah.
usually around the time where they make a whole lot of money. It seems crazy, but the energy companies are gonna make a whole lot of money. As different things happen with the weather. Global warming benefits the
Yeah.
energy company. When you look at it, I mean, people,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
it's getting hotter, so the energy company is making more money. AIV, the stock with the houses that pay the dividend, Man, did y'all stay in that one?
AIV.
Yeah, the one with the stock paying dividend higher than Apple. Oh,
Oh,
y'all didn't
that
get it.
one. I
Y'all didn't get it.
No. I kept it because they had paid high dividends.
Oh, okay, because I got some free money for that one.
I didn't keep it because of the stocks themselves. I kept it because of how much it was actually paying out on dividends. I made money.
Yeah, because it was like you could have bought it at $3.
Yep.
It's like $6 or something now. So if
It
you
was at
bought it,
311 when I bought it.
yeah, it was like $3, and it's like $6 now. It's crazy.
Yeah. I don't care how crazy it is, as long as it make me money. Yeah, I got that
What you
one.
got over there, Nicole? You just been smiling like you want to talk. You ain't ready. You gotta push. Everybody been pushing to raise their hand, but
I know. I see you all are doing Robert's Rules of Order today. I like it. Oh no. So yesterday I was at my shout out to my aunt and uncle. They had their 25th vow renewal. And so I'm always looking for the next place. So I was talking to somebody at the table. So we was talking about stocks. And so his wife, she just slid over so he could sit next to me. So he told me about this stock yesterday. It's just CLM.
Wait a
And
minute.
so
Hold on. You can't be surprising us with a stock like that. I gotta write this stuff
yeah,
down.
no, I'm gonna write it down.
What was it? CLM?
CLM, and it's an ETF. And so, just kind of like the nuggets he was sharing with me, he showed me how much money he made. See, sometimes I have to see stuff to believe it. And so
you
he
asked
was
that
just
man.
saying
You
that
asked that man how much money he made.
I did not ask him that, Franco. He
Okay,
shared
we're
it with me.
talking about what is this? Cornerstones
Yeah,
Strategy Value
that's
Fund
it.
Incorporated. Okay.
So it's an income. Um,
It's at $11.58.
so look at the dividend.
It just had the pullback. Your dividend is at 16. That's a good dividend, 16.60. That's I look at any dividend over 8 is what I look at. But that's 16. That's a winner right there. I would get that alone on a dividend.
Okay, so you said 8. Okay, so that's good. So that's a good piece of nugget to know because he told me to go from 15%. I wrote it. It's sad I don't wrote it down on the program, but I think it was 15% to. Did he say 32%? Something he said. I wrote it down, but I'll share it. I can't email.
Yeah, you can put in the Google for highest paying dividends on EFTs too, and they'll pull up those too. And you just pick and choose, and then you just with your dividends stocks that will pay you your dividends, and you just pick the highest ones that you can afford, and that way every quarter when they report, they drop that dividend into your account. That's what Stacey.
He told me the same thing that you just said. He told me the same thing yesterday.
That's what
he's like
talking about.
Go ahead.
Drip account. That's Stacey. Stacey was saying that's what we mean when we say our drip account. They're made up of dividends, high-end stocks that pay dividends. We're not necessarily buying them for the stock purpose. If the stock does go up, that's good. But if it doesn't, we mostly are buying it for the payout on the dividends. So
that he just shared that little nugget with me yesterday. So I said, well, let me just, write it down so I can share with the group. But I told him we had already spoken about dividends, I know, a while ago.
Yeah, I think Franco gave us one. It paid like 20 something, didn't it, Franco?
Yeah, that's the AIV.
Which one was it?
I don't know. It was only like $1 or something. I'm like,
yeah, that was the AIV that went up. Yeah, that's AIV.
I bought like a.
What was AIV again? Was that the one with like the rental properties with the apartment company?
No, that was the one Sam brought right there. Yeah, that's the one I brought. Yeah, that's the one Sam brought.
He had one, but they do pay dividends. They pay a dividend too.
Which one? This AIV or something else?
Well, the one Franco was talking about, the one he put on there that I bought some shares in, and my UMC whatever, they pay a dividend too, which I didn't know.
I bought some of that because of you, Sam.
Yeah.
So Sam, I did that, and so it was so crazy because like the last hour of the whole wedding, I didn't realize that my two little cousins are day traders. So we I didn't leave the ceremony to about 11 because we was
Yeah.
just sitting here talking about what's the next play.
I know you plugged
So
us. I know you plugged us.
I did, and so actually, my cousin, he wants to come in. So, and
Well,
so I
open the
was going
door.
to talk
Let
to
him
you
in.
all offline about that.
Okay.
Huh?
I said, open the door. Let him in.
Yeah, so I was going to talk to you all offline about that.
Oh, man, he can join the show anytime. And he ain't got to talk to
Oh,
us. He can just
you
give
gave me
us.
that challenge last week. I was going to bring all my
Oh,
10
here
folks
we
in here today.
go. Here we go. Here we
I was
go.
going to bring 20.
Get it, Nicole.
Yeah, you gave me that challenge. I told my friends, I said, look, when I send you this code, that log on in. Let me tell you, we had almost 500 views
That's what's up.
from last week.
Yeah,
There was a lot of views.
that's
I
good.
mean, I
I
think
love it.
that's I think everybody will understand more as it gets better. It's just one of the biggest things you got to realize is it takes a lot of people wanting to do it because a lot of people wanted to learn how to make money last week, and so we gonna. But infinite banking is something that is still developing with us, and so
Bro,
so it's a thing like that's going to be coming up more, but it's going to be a whole lot of stuff. I mean, everybody wanted to see about infinite banking, but that's only a piece of infinite banking. Like that's not even real infinite banking. That was just showing you how you can use life insurance to do something more with than what you've been told. A lot of this stuff is just rethinking what you've been told. That's the biggest part. You know what I'm saying? Everything we've been told as a people is not truthfully correct. And you gotta go and find the truth. The books, it's crazy that they say you want to hide something from somebody, you put it in a book.
in a book. Yep.
The book,
That's true.
the books have all the information. Like I'm not special. I just read a lot. You know what I mean? I study a lot of stuff because I want my situation to be the best it can be. So I can't trust other people to tell me. I gotta go try to search for myself. It's just that way I can, but the books and studying and seeing the information and then watching it work, I think that's the thing that everybody's seeing. Like, okay, this is real. It ain't somebody just blowing smoke. So a lot of people watched it. And it came from a person that sells it. But the craziest part about it, and no knock to Bernard. Bernard was great. You know what I'm saying? But the craziest part about it, the parts that make up infinite banking, they don't even teach to the representative. You see what I'm saying? Like even as Bernard, they don't even get the policy that we actually trying to find and get. You have to go to a specialized broker because they don't want you like everybody's talking about this now, but they don't want you to literally use this. Like they don't want everybody to use it, so the product is not available to everybody. You can't
Dang.
like you know what I'm saying? Like to get that high interest rate that they're paying out, like it's abundant to richer people because they've been doing it for years, and it's no secret, so they know who to call. You see what I mean? Like you got to realize when you live in one part of the earth, whatever they offer you is usually what you take. There's so many other insurance. Like we look at the insurance we get, talking about $400 is a lot of money. It's people that's paying $8,000-9,000 a month for insurance, and to them, there's other products that are open and available to them that we'll never know about. But the only reason it's open to them because it's not because they got more money. It's just because that's who they offer it to. And that's what it is. They teach. It's just like it's levels to the game. You know. I mean, it's really true. And so if you know about the level, you can use it. It's not out of reach, but they're not gonna tell you about it. It's just like credit is just getting to people. They've been knowing about credit for years.
Now they're getting ready to try to change the game anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
On
Now once,
credit.
now once
They changed
everybody
it.
know about it, yeah, it's like okay, let's figure out another way to do this. They don't caught on. Everybody
Yeah.
don't caught on, so it's time to change the game. So I mean, and it's the same thing with everything. You know what I mean? They don't change it until everybody catch on. As long as nobody catch on, Shit.
Yeah. They know how we don't pay like a light bill, a power bill, or something like that on time. But
Yeah.
we'll pay our credit card bills on time, which we were always taught, hey, that's what raises your credit score. Now
Yeah.
they got this FICA score that registers all of that.
Yeah.
And it keeps track of all that. And then you get a grading system on that. And how well you pay your credit cards, how often they're on time, how well you keep your insurance policy up, everything. And it grades you on that. And that's the curve now. So you like, you got to do everything on time now.
Oh, it's serious.
Yeah, they changing the game up.
Because Navy Federal, that's one of the things. Like, they have your FICO score. I'm noticing a lot of creditors are putting your FICO score on there. Like you said, Sam, they are rating you. So I was looking at today, just making. People have to realize you got to keep that DTI together. If you don't keep that debt to income together, I don't care how well you can have an 800 score, but if that DTI is over 43%, you can forget it. You can forget, I don't want to say you can forget it, but it's just going to be hard to get certain loans approved because they're looking at your debt to income.
If you keep it under 30, you good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that's very true. If you can keep it under 30.
Yeah.
So I was looking at how to calculate mine, because I think sometimes the more money you make, sometimes the more debt you get yourself into.
True.
So I'm trying to work on
well, you won't do it by going up the
going up where?
Going up to the malls.
I told you I buy flights, buddy.
Flights and buying planes, and you won't be able to do it like that.
I wish I could buy a plane. So I buy flights.
Buying seats.
I buy seats, right. Because self-care is important. So everybody know that. Self-care is important.
All right.
Yeah, it's funny.
People buy purses, shoes, people going on OnlyFans, people doing all kind of stuff. But flights?
You ain't heard about no OnlyFans. I'm out to Google that.
I don't know about that. But
I'm out to Google that. Right? They told me some stuff.
I'm like, what is that?
Hey, but while you talking about the next play, is OnlyFans online? Is there a way you can buy stock in it?
I had never looked into it. I got coupons.
Sam was about to.
What? Coupons?
He said that earlier. You didn't hear him say them coupons?
I don't know no coupons. What the heck? Are you serious?
You about to go look into that, aren't you?
I'm looking at trying to buy some stock for real. If it's lucrative, yeah, I'll buy stock.
Yeah, I'll be right along with you. I'm trying to get this portfolio together.
They got coupons. You gotta find them online. I'm the type of person. I just watch the first fight. I watch.
There ain't no drugs or nothing involved in it.
Absolutely.
I just what you call it?
Huh?
I just all I do is watch the preview. I'm cheap.
What's the preview?
The preview, the first 5 seconds. And just keep hearing one.
Look at Sequester. Sequester over there trying to keep a straight face. And she's like, I can't do it.
You heard of this before?
Sequester was like, no.
I'm with you.
Keep hearing rewind.
It's only one person on here. We don't know. Maybe the viewers are they may be privy to that.
Is it fan only? How they
only fan. Only fan.
My bad.
I was about to see if he can text it to you, but maybe other people want to jot that down too.
Only
I don't get no I don't get no endorsements. If you search for it, I promise you it'll come up. I ain't doing
only fan.
Yeah, that's all you.
I'm looking for a stock, bro.
He's looking for a stock, Franco. He's trying to make some money.
Let me see.
Since so many people are entertained with this, he's trying to make some money. I hear you, Sam.
Yeah, it's got to be some. If it's that much,
I think it's still private though.
Volume on it.
I think it's
that much
private.
volume on it. Shoot.
Let me see who own it real quick. I'm gonna help you out. See, we got something to talk about. OnlyFans is Phoenix International Limited. They're out of London, England. Uh,
Phoenix.
Phoenix
What else they own?
International Limited. Let me see what they own. I'm gonna do a search for you. We'll start this off and see what we can do.
I cannot.
Hey man, listen.
It's money. This is
Uh,
this is
I,
Nicole. This is how I find my money. I'm like, shoot,
no, I'm when you
go
get
in.
look, Sam, when you sign all the stuff, when you get it together, you just give me the next play, and then I'll put some money in it.
Hold on, let me do some
So
searching.
I will go to let
Phoenix International.
you over here, Frank
So
over here
it's spelled
researching. You're
it's
taking
spelled
notes.
it's spelled FENIX International Co. Ltd. The craziest part. Hold on, let me check something out. They
This stuff. Oh no, I
actually,
was in the green for a little while.
they
Okay.
actually Phoenix International Limited. They actually like they owned by China.
Oh, look.
I don't know. I think it's how do you spell it?
OnlyFans,
FENIX.
OnlyFans.
We heard you.
I mean,
We heard we know about your
you
site. We heard you.
you asked the question of how do you spell it? I mean, you're
No,
educated.
yeah, yeah. So I no, not that, not how to spell it. So Sam, are you trying to find a ticker on this?
I'm trying to find now. Here's what I would do. Here's what I do. All right. If OnlyFans is not being sold, he said Phoenix
Yeah,
International
that's the
Limited
company.
is the owner
Yeah,
of
that's
it. That's who owns
right.
it. So what I would do is
That
Google
company.
that and see, yeah, just to see what they own.
Right.
And
Right.
anything they own, I would look into see if they're trading, because that's the direct tie to this company.
Yeah.
So if this is OnlyFans is gonna do what it's doing well, it ain't gonna do nothing but raise, the prop right, raise the value of the company itself.
Other stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
so I'll
Yeah.
look for a tie-in with that. That's how I do mine.
Yep. I was on the right. Yeah, we was on the right
So it's a
on the
private
right
company.
track.
Yeah, it's a private company. They got about
How long they
369
been in business?
5 years. They was created in 2016. Um,
hmm
it's
Well,
actually
we all
saying
know to get an
it actually
IPO,
say
it
they
takes
only
longer
had.
than that.
It says it only has 2 employees at this location. Um,
Wow.
yeah, it's still a fairly relatively new company. Um,
hmm
they don't really own any. It's man, it would take a lot of time to break this down because there's some other stuff here that I'm not gonna speak just because I have to look at it and make sure it all align.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to it. Who got the Anthony
Okay.
Hamilton over there going?
I don't know. I heard him too.
All right, Anthony Hamilton.
That was some JoJo K. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Lazy I've been at the string. But yeah. So I don't know. Well, let's figure it out, man. We gonna do a credit show here soon. Got
Yeah, I got to talk to my man Tim Seaborn too.
yeah, we gonna yeah, man.
Seaborn.
Bring Seaborn on. We gonna get a couple more people there. I got a credit show we gonna do, man, because that's all gonna play into it. You like you said, Seaborn. Um, shoot. Let's figure out this market thing, man. Y'all watch out and see what y'all find out so we can talk about it next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some research in biotech again. When I first started trading, that's how I first started making my little bit of money when I came and started doing it. I was heavy in biotech.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm gonna
think
go back and revisit that too.
yeah, biotech is gonna be the thing. I mean, money is being made, and so it's one of those situations where, shoot, we'll stay in touch and see what we find. Everybody, it's early. I think rain is coming. I'm gonna get myself situated. What y'all think?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and TQQQ, just in case y'all want to know, that's mine and Stacy's like play.
What is it?
It's the TQQQ.
It's 3 cubes or
Yeah.
2?
It's 3Q.
Thank you.
Yeah, right now, man, if you could pull their chart, they've been off the chain lately, going running up. They just recently had a pullback, but they're up from, and this is one of those stocks. And I would encourage anybody like to find you a stock that you know the history of it. It'll go up and it'll come back down. It'll go up and down. And that's how I use those stocks to make my money through the week because I know their habits. I know what they're gonna do. I will buy in when it's low, sell it when it's high, and I know it's gonna be returning back low again. This is one of those stocks. Me and Stacy, we do it all the time with TQQQ. It goes up, it comes down to about 96, 98 bucks. But when it jumps up, when it goes up, it runs up to it can go up to 140, 125, and then it comes right back down. We've been doing it ever since he introduced it. We've been riding that thing the same way, up and down. So they got them.
It's 120. It's 125.
Yeah, it's 125 now.
Mhm.
Yeah, we wait. I see it starting to show up red, and it's starting to pull back. So it's on its right now. It's on its way back down. So we'll wait it out, and then we'll go way back into it again. So
So when you say, so if you was to when it goes down, and I guess you buy at the dip.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lord, I'm trying to think what I was about to say. I think I forgot my train of thought. So okay, so do you still have that stock?
No, I sold it. It was
Okay, so that would be my concern. So if I buy, say, not now, I wouldn't buy it now, but say if it went to 160 or whatever. So would that be the opportunity for me to trade it? I mean, I'm not sell it.
If you bought it now and it went to 160, yeah, you can sell it.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Like I said, I wouldn't buy it now. I wait.
Oh no, I wouldn't. You all know I'm not about to pay 125 anyway. So
yeah, you've already missed your window on that one.
Yeah, it'll pull back to about 90. Yeah, 90. It'll pull back soon.
But you buy it and shoot, a $25 profit, man. Please, thank you. All day.
Yeah, it'll pull back soon. It definitely will pull back soon.
But there are little stocks that do the same exact thing. You just got to study the charts. Okay. They do the same thing.
I think that's what we want to do.
Up and down.
We got to get Martinez to come back in and do and we might even have a chart class. We might have to see how many people need to learn how to read charts, and we probably
it's called a pattern.
Yeah, the
pattern. They have a pattern.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of people will see that pattern of how it works.
Mm-hmm. Because it does the same thing. What is it? I think not the Southern Company. I think what is it? It's another.
I know. I mean,
General Electric. General Electric does the same thing.
Yeah, I do it. I made a lot of money. I mean, I had a lot of great plays last year. Just you finding them stocks that's moving, and you can buy them because they move so much and make money off of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the little tricks of the day traders. They find those stocks with those patterns, and they'll go in. They make their money on that margin, and they back out. That's
what my cousin was telling me, and I was just like, I'm not trading anything, selling nothing, so it's just all in my portfolio. So I just, but that makes sense. I mean, I'll look at it when it goes down. But I definitely think Martinez, that would be good, Franco, like you said, to I don't think it would take 2 hours for him to do that, but to definitely educate people on those charts, because I had to, I'm having to sit here and still practice with it so I can understand it, because it was something that I didn't even pick up the other day until the guy showed me, and he was like, hey, this is what you need to look at. He gave me like a little 6, some little nuggets, like 6 different things that I need to always look at. I'm looking at those charts. But I think that we went over that the same thing
Yeah.
earlier on. It's all
Yeah.
in my little notebook.
Okay. Well, yeah, we can definitely revisit that, and just to catch everybody up, just in case they don't know, um, just show them how to do that. I mean, that's what's been making me money. Those stocks that go up and ride, they go up and down. I just notice I can flip through a whole lot of charts, and I can just look at them now, and I can tell which ones do that same move up and down, up and down. And those are the ones I'll keep about 3, 4 of them a week, and they do the same thing up and down. And I'll trade out in and out of them the whole week.
Well, those 20 people I'm gonna bring in here probably next Sunday, they're gonna need to know about them.
Oh, you bringing 20 people? All right, I
Yeah,
hear that.
you said 10, so I said 10 times 2.
Okay, all right.
I said I'm gonna double his challenge.
All right, Nicole, you'll get my vote then.
She be talking cash.
You talk so much junk, don't you? Hey, you gonna get my vote. You gonna
She
earn
be
it.
talking cash.
When, so whoever has to accept the people next week, they were like, "Who is Charmaine Domino? Who is this? Who is Nicole Tubman?" I'm like, "Just hit, yeah."
Everybody is welcome to
They
next
want
play.
to learn.
They your
Good, good.
line sister.
We here to teach you.
Yeah,
What you say, Franco?
they your line sister.
What you say?
All right, we gotta
Yeah,
put
no, come on.
we gotta do one thing. Y'all can't be in here
What?
skinny in next week.
Let me tell you, we're gonna just do it one time for the group.
Y'all can do it all y'all want to, long as y'all on mute. Long as y'all on mute, we good.
Damn.
Cause y'all the ski week
Look,
group.
this is why you be doing all that hating saying, let me pull this out.
Ain't nobody hating us out.
Hey,
Yeah.
look at Sabrista. She like, man.
I love these people too. And the red and white. Those my crimson and cream. Those my people too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you see, we see. Yep. See? Buddy.
All right.
Before we get out of here, let me.
I want to thank everybody for coming out and joining us on Next Play Investing. Make sure you come out every week at 7:30. As the group gets together, we talk about stocks, we talk about investments, we talk about different things that are going on for people to learn and how to look at and build generational wealth. We want to thank you for coming out every week and just rocking with us and having fun with us and allowing everybody to kind of see what's going on. We definitely want to invite you out again and say to see what we actually having. Come join the group, catch us on YouTube or Facebook. Basically, we just enjoy like talking about what is it going to take to build generational wealth to help create good and lasting relationships for Black people, every people, anybody to be able to go out and be able to do good. I mean, if we don't help each other learn, how can we actually become friends and do better and better and better? Definitely want to thank again and from the Next Play group that we welcome everybody in. If you got anything that you want to bring in, come talk to us. Let's sit down and try to get it together and be able to see if we can figure out what the next play. We always looking for ways to invest money, and we always want people to actually come in and actually join. Thank you again for taking us and joining us this week. We hope to see you next week when you can actually come back for to be able to be on the show. Other than that, have a wonderful and nice day. Until then, what's the next play?